Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here with another update to my Building Hogwarts series. And in today's update, the rock work has actually started underneath the Great Hall. It's currently at the height that I plan on it being at for the Great Hall section of the castle. It is obviously not done, especially if we get down a little bit closer to it here. I didn't have enough inverted slopes to complete all of the supports underneath it that lead up to the outside, and then there's plenty of gaps in here as well. I do plan on using lots of slope pieces and things to kind of shape this up, make it a little bit more interesting looking, less repetitive. But for now, this is the height. The Great Hall is going to be elevated above the water level of the lake. Obviously that is not nearly high enough for it, but if I make it any taller, it's going to end up actually like hitting the ceiling in this room, or at least some of the other towers of Hogwarts will. They might anyway, just because the Great Hall is by no means the tallest building, but it goes up quite a ways. There's not a whole lot more space to go up with this building, so I couldn't really raise it more than that. There'll be some other adjustments in other areas of the castle to make it look like things are a lot higher up than they really are. But let's take a walk around here, and then we'll see the secret of the supports. You can already kind of see it sticking out down here, some of these Duplo parts. This is a pretty cool angle too. The front section, the entrance hall, is not attached right now, obviously, so this would not normally be open, but it's kind of a fun way to look down inside and see everything that's going on in the Great Hall here. And then also the kitchens below it, which if you haven't seen, I think it was the update right before this, one of the recent updates that had the kitchen. Go ahead and take a look at that. And then underneath it right now are just these Duplo stacks of bricks supporting it. Saving me a lot of pieces though, just using Duplo and empty space to support this, hold it up. I might eventually clear out the Duplo and actually put something relevant from the movies under here. Not entirely sure what that will be yet, but I could see a potential Chamber of Secrets location under here because it is a nice large area. Although I was also considering putting that under a different part of the castle. We'll see what happens. For right now, it's going to stay as Duplo for the moment. But it was really important for me to get this height figured out here, because I really couldn't do a whole lot else on this side of Hogwarts before I figured out how high up it was going to be. I have worked a little bit more on the Grand Staircase Tower here. Actually about doubled the height that was, made it even wider than previously. So there'll be a video coming along on that eventually here once I get a few more parts in and get some more work done. Look around the other side. These sections do all come off. It is really heavy. It's even hard just to kind of push it and slide it along the table. So if I want to move this thing to a different spot to work on it or something, I do need to remove the roof part, take the Great Hall off, and then I can take the kitchen off as well. Right now it's not attached to any studs to the mountainside underneath because I know that I'm going to need to be pulling it off to work on the rock work under there, so I didn't want it too securely attached. So right now there's just tiles on top of some bricks that are on top of those Duplo pieces that support the castle, so it can slide a little bit. You can see there it's not too hard to move it around on top, but it's heavy enough that it's not going anywhere unless you really push on it. That's really gonna do it for this update, but I wanted to show the progress so far on this. I'm not entirely sure what the next update will be. It might be some of the Grand Staircase Tower, to be looking at something a little different. Maybe some of the courtyard, which, as you can tell, just with that quick glance, I have done some work there as well. So probably either the entrance hall and front courtyard, or the Grand Staircase Tower, the beginning of it, for the next update. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Great Hall its proper height. Actually, there's one more thing that I thought would be kind of fun. Because you see I've got this other tall set over here. The Tower of Orthanc. I'm just curious height-wise how that matches up against the Great Hall. So let me stick my camera on the tripod over here and we'll take a look at how this stacks up. Okay, don't want to bump anything too badly here. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not even not even close. Great Hall is much taller. Here's the tower. Get rid of that. So there's the top of the tower. It doesn't even come up to the roof section of these towers. So that's just kind of a fun little comparison I was curious about. So yeah, there you go. It is very tall, and I do need to make that middle tower a little bit taller still, as I've mentioned in some previous updates. Huh. Okay. Well, this thing's massive. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and keep coming back for more updates. Thank you for watching.